How is it possible to improve biogas technology accessibility in rural areas of Colombia?
Well, what we need in Colombia right now is a boots-on-the-ground approach involving visits and consultation with local farmers and remote communities in areas such as the Andean Mountains and the jungles of the Pacific Colombia. We have sites in both of these areas, and we're working with them to establish outreach programs.
And what is the aim of your study?
Well, the idea here is that we're trying to overcome technological transfer issues in Colombia to help facilitate the adoption of biogas. What we need to do this is develop a biodigester in the Colombian context using affordable parts and simple technologies that will facilitate a DIY approach to small-scale domestic biodigesters.
And what kind of biodigester is this?
Well, it's about a 200-liter unit, so I like to call it a micro-digester, and it's basically made out of polypropylene rain barrels and PVC parts, and everything is available in local hardware stores using very simple tools to build it. It works off of food waste and is designed in such a way that it can be used close to kitchens.
What is the difference with the traditional one?
Well, current designs typically use an open nature, which causes problems with sanitation perception. So what we've done is modified the system to use a sealed, gas-tight lid that overcomes issues with odor and insects. We've also included a manual mixing unit while still maintaining this gas-tight nature to improve rates and performance.
What kind of economic and social benefits can come from its implementation?
Well, naturally, biogas is an energy source, so this results in reduced energy costs and increased self-sufficiency. But what people often forget is that these effluents are also rich in nutrients and represent an organic fertilizer. So we're studying how to use these in small vegetable plots and possibly hydroponic systems to increase food security. It's also really important because these outreach programs that we're developing are hoped to empower young people to take on their own projects, which can be supported by the university. Finally, it's also very important to help Colombians prepare for climate change because they live in a region that's sensitive to this upcoming problem. And so it's hoped that these kinds of programs will help prepare people to adapt to the future.
Is your project linked to Red Biogas' efforts to promote biogas in Colombia?
Yes, so this is part of a project that is linked to Red Biogas. What we're working with is to try and build a network in Colombia of all biogas users, especially on the small scale, to stay in touch and to facilitate a better understanding of what's going on in Colombia, especially with the youth of Colombia.